So what is going on in this crazy real estate market right now? We're almost midway through the year, and a lot of us have a sense that things are shifting. Things are a little bit different than where they were even just a month ago. Some of us don't want to admit that anything's changing. We think it's just going to be this market where everybody just keeps making money on the seller side forever and ever. Well, guess what? That's not true. We have entered a shifting market. We have to be realistic about it. Number one, the sharp rise in mortgage rates, of course, that's going to affect buyers. It's going to affect the psychology, even of cash buyers. Many cash buyers are also, by the way, getting mortgages on the property once they close. They're just offering cash right now to get the best deal because they've had so much competition from other buyers in the market. But there's less competition from buyers in the market right now because people are getting pinched. Their equities are down, their bond portfolios are down, their cryptocurrencies are down. The gas is more expensive, food is more expensive. So, of course, buyer psychology is going to change. And sellers need to realize that. I'm advising my sellers right now that we're not going to be getting better news between now and the end of the year. I just don't see that happening. So I think we have to realize that we are basically suffering from what the Fed has basically said. They're going to create an economic recession to combat inflation. Very clear. We have to listen to that, and they don't care about asset prices. They don't care about real estate prices or our stock portfolio right now. They care about one thing: it's inflation. Obviously, we're continuing to see the supply and demand side inflation with the Shanghai lockdowns and things of that nature that keep popping up since COVID. And then the M2, the money supply inflation. I mean, it's crazy what the Fed did to support the market, but probably overreacted. And the monetary tightening policies that they're enacting right now probably will be an overreaction too. So we may swing back the other way at some point in the future, but I think we have to acknowledge where we are today. I would not be surprised if, in a general sense, we saw real estate pricing decline 5-10%. I'm not saying that we're at the financial crisis real estate bubble levels, not at all. But would it be foreseeable that we could see a decline in pricing of 5 to 10% by the end of the year in certain markets? Yes, absolutely. Is real estate a great hedge against inflation? Yes, it is. Does real estate offer a lot of tax advantages? Is it a store of value for a lot of people that are wealthy that don't want to put money into crypto or equities or bonds and don't feel comfortable sitting on cash? Like Ray Dalio says, cash is trash. So lots of things going on. Anybody that says they know exactly what's happening is lying because they don't know what's happening. We're all trying to figure this out, but we can look at geopolitics, we can look at the macro, and be sensible and realize that the real estate market has not gone up by 8% per year as the inflation indices suggest. Real estate is up 50% or 100% in some cases over the last 2.5 years. So let's factor that in as sellers who have owned property for a long time, and just understand that if you were going to list a house for sale, yes, buyers are impacted right now. You're not going to get the price that you were going to get 2 months ago, more than likely, unless you have a very unique property or you're in the ultra luxury market. But generally speaking, the buyer psychology has shifted. We are in a different market, and I just want to share that with you. So thanks.